Only the purest ones can be his bride. Remember, without spot or wrinkle. The dove is pure, the dove is powerful, but the power the dove has worldly people do not understand. But the spiritual understand perfectly. Her power is in her speech, how she is at peace, and how she knows when the right time to talk is. In some moments she stays silent, but in others she speaks, and when she speaks of Father's wisdom. She is calm and collective. She is at peace and content at all times. Even when ones are yelling at her, she remains calm and talks back gently, but with power in her words. The Spirit is in her. Song of Solomon 6:9. These two parts are on Revelation 19:7-9. She has made herself ready. She has purified herself in the blood of the Lamb. She is pure-hearted. She is developed in all the fruits of the Spirit: love, peace, gentleness, self-control, faithfulness, goodness, joy, patience, and kindness. Now let me explain. Gentleness does not mean quiet. It means applying to all circumstances with compassion and lovingness for that person. Self-control is maintaining peace and love throughout a situation that may be of violence, having the ability to still respond in a calm tone and use your words eloquently, allowing the Holy Spirit to speak through you. Yes, I said allow. As you have free will, you need to lean into His will and be obedient to what Father wants in order for Him to use you. Faithfulness. In everything you do, be humble and reply with these words: if the Lord wills it, then it will be so. In this, you are placing Yah first in everything you do. Patience is an extremely hard fruit to come by and takes great practice. You must practice it with situations and circumstances, asking Father for His help, and He will be with you as you practice it, and before you know it, you are using patience with such elegance. Goodness goes hand in hand with being pure of heart. Now, what do you think pure of heart means? Pure of heart means having compassion for your brothers and sisters, showing kindness to them even when they are violent to you, maintaining that peace I spoke about, and surrendering completely to Father's will and what He wants. Pure of heart has governed oneself in reaching for Yahushua Jesus. In every situation you call out for Yahushua Jesus, and you depend upon Him completely. You give all your needs and wants and feelings over to the mercy seat of God and wait patiently for God's guidance on all matters. Was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. Fine linen is symbolic of righteousness. Righteousness that she gained through purification. Another word for purification is sanctification. When one has been sanctified and purified, you may go through many testings and trials. This is all to find the fruits of your heart. Your heart speaks louder than any words or actions can do. Through your heart you can produce holiness and purity, or you can produce wickedness and iniquity. This is the sole purpose of purification, to find out whether your roots are in goodness or if they are still rooted in evil intentions. This is why during the purification process, it is very vital to lean on Yah and ask for His help during, as Yah can guide you and give you strength through these trials and testings. Another, one must begin to be grateful of these testings, as these testings can purify you and mold you into the purified version that Yahushua Jesus is pruning within your soul. Accept these trials with grace and perpetuity. Perpetuity means lasting forever. What I mean by this is, your purified self will last forever. There will always be more to purify. And if you intend to be more and more like the light whom created you, then you will always want to be purified to the fullest. You see, once you are transformed by Yah's power, the purified self comes out and the flesh stays. If you are more flesh than you are spiritual, what then comes out? This is why purification, sanctification, is so important, dear ones. Don't you want to be good for God? Don't you want to be pure for Him? Then kindly accept the purification, and during so, go to God for guidance during this. As you're reaching for God during any purification is part of the purification. This develops on your relationship and bond with the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Yearn to go closer and closer with Him, spilling out your heart before Him, asking Him, Lord, if I fall short in any area, please reveal it to me. Help me to be more pure for you. Help me to reflect your heart. With any bond, it takes time and patience to develop, and the same is with our great King. Yes, He knows things, but He wants to hear from you. That is how the bond works. He wants to hear what you want, what you feel about this and that. He wants to talk with you on a personal level at all times. Will you give Him that? Fill your soul with the living waters of life and the beauty of His love.